It's another day on the job site, and we're starting to frame up our floor system for the front porch on the lodge. We're going to have a porch on the front, we'll have one on the side, we'll highlight later, and we'll have an open deck off the back that we'll also highlight a little later. This is very, very simple. This is very, very typical of the way we've actually constructed everything so far on this lodge. You remember from day one that I told you that we were using old school techniques. Nothing fancy about this, because we're hearkening back to try to mimic things, particularly porches in this case, that you would have seen on older houses many, many years ago. Today we're using composite deck boards, fairly new technology. This is just what the customer wanted. For us, we'd have used pressure treated deck boards, a 5/4 board or even a 2-inch thick board that was rough cut and pressure treated. We're using a brand called TimberTech, very nice brand, good people to work with. So these are your clips that we use. You take this clip and it slides right into a groove that's on the board. Once that clip slides right in, you push it down and you see these little teeth right here? These teeth grab into that composite board when you push it down, and these screws go in about a 45-degree angle like this. But once it's in there and it's down, that's a tight board right there. This is going to be a deck off of the back of our building. We're going to do a small 8-foot out porch, do a nice little rounding corner right here to come in, and in the future we're going to build a nice set of log steps off the front. We're coming out 8 feet from the wall of the lodge out. We're just basically breaking this up in simple mathematics. What we've done is we've come 4 feet from the lodge out, and that is what this point of reference is right here. If you think about an imaginary corner right here, we have come 4 foot back in this direction, which would be the center of this post that we've already set. So in theory, with a little mathematics, we have measured from here over and made us a mark, and we've measured from here over and made us a mark, and we've got an intersection line right here. Now we've let these 2 floor joists run wild, and it's as simple as this. We hook the end of our tape measure over our pivot point back here, and wherever it intersects at the measurement from there to here, we hold our pencil on and we strike a line. It's about as old school as you can get, but by crackety, it still works today. And we take a simple speed square where we have our mark, and we put it on it to find our degree. Now it's as simple as setting our saw to this degree and sawing straight down, and we've got a nice end once we turn this corner. It's just a matter of taking a 2x10 and bending that around this corner to make it work and to make it flow.
before we get started on a lot of our projects, having a visual helps in so many aspects of building. What we're doing is we're going to attach a 6x8 beam to this rafter part of our vent and come all the way out and let it sit on top of posts on our porch that we're building. What we did is we took a 16-foot 2x4, and our big beams are 16-footers, 6x8 by 16s, so that we know exactly what the length is going to look like. Then we take a scrap piece of the 3x6 purlins that we're using. We're using a 3/4 board on top for the roof and got a little piece of roofing metal on top of that. All that's doing is just showing us exactly the height, the angles, the pitch, everything about what we need to know before we start. The beauty of the work that we do is having the right equipment to do the job. This right here is absolutely the right equipment to do this job. Watch this cut right here.